Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Kels. Today's video is a story time, but before the story time, these lashes are from my line. They are called the Billy Blinks. Yes, I'm in love with them. I'm feeling them. These are my first time wearing them. I named them after a subscriber. I wouldn't say someone, but a subscriber, and she just reached out to me on Instagram, and she's been loyal ever since then. So I just decided, I'm gonna name one after her, the Billy Blinks. And y'all know I got my notebook, whatever. Let me show you what the outside of my notebook is like. This is what it looked like. It got YouTube. It got a whole bunch of little boring little words that I put on it together. I was bored one day. Oh yeah, this story time is the hair horror story time. So y'all know, most of y'all know. Alright, that little. Most of y'all know I do my own hair. I don't go to nobody. I do everything myself. I sit at home, take my time, I color my wigs, bleach it, pluck, install everything myself. So this is before I learned how to do my own hair or whatever the case may be. But I was a freshman. This is the very first time I ever wore weave. Keep in mind, I did not start wearing weave. Well, I wouldn't say I did not. I was not allowed to wear weave until I got to high school. And my mom was just like, okay, well, if you want to wear weave, you gotta get your own money. Feel me? She would pay for somebody to do it for me. Of course, she's gonna pay for me to get my hair done, but she's not spending $300 and $400 on bundles for me to. So I got to get that myself. So Christmas came around. This is still freshman year. Christmas came around, and I used my Christmas money to buy some bundles. I bought 4 24-inch bundles and like a 20-inch closure or something like that. This is before frontals and all that. This is when bundles was now starting to get popping, and whatever. I was just trying to catch up. So I bought a closure and some 4 bundles. And at the time, like I said, this was my first time wearing weave, so I didn't really know who to go to. So I just went to some girl that went to my school. But apparently, this girl had some type of secret animosity towards me. I love these little butterfly clips. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this girl, I can't wait to do my curly wig to put these clips in. I swear to God, it's gonna look so cute. But I'm getting sidetracked. This girl, she did not like me. I did not even know that, because the whole time I was in school, she was trying to friend me up or whatever. Like, she was always trying to be my friend. She would hang out with my friends. So, girls see you and they hang out with your friends. They think, okay, I'm cool with her friends, so I'm cool with her too. So I guess that's the type of timing she thought it was on. But that wasn't the case at all. Like, honestly, I'm not that type of person. Just because you're cool with my friends don't mean you're cool with me. If you're cool with my friends, like, we could be cordial, but like, that don't make you my friend, okay? You're their friend. Then line. But so anywho, I'm getting sidetracked. I decided I was gonna go to her, whatever. She do hair all the time, so I hit her up. I'm like, how much for a closure in store? She's like, $50. I'm like, okay, cool. When are you free? She let me know she was free. Whatever. So now, like I told y'all, I never thought like me and this girl had any problems. Come to find out, she did not like me, and I don't know why. Honestly, that's the story of my life. Girls don't be liking me, and they don't be having any valid reasons not to like me. So I grew up, and I just realized, I don't care. You don't like me, then I don't care. Somebody else like me. There's another real female out there just like me that love me. So I could care less about you. But yeah, anywho. So, shorty, I go to her house now to get my hair done. It's the day for me to get my hair done, and she's braiding my hair. I'm not tender-headed. Trust and believe I'm not tender-headed, because before I started wearing wigs and weaves and stuff, I used to go to the Africans to get cornrow braids. Like, I get my hair braided up in a ponytail or whatever, or I get some straight backs or whatever the case may be. Like, for me, I used to get cute little cornrow braids and cornrow styles. So I'm not tender-headed at all. So if I'm telling you, like, she's braiding my hair super tight to the point where it burns, it's burning. Like, she's braiding my hair and it's burning. That's sign number 1. But I don't say anything, because I'm like, maybe this is just how she braids. She just braids super tight, right?
That's serious? I even see it. Are you serious? I used to do it. Okay.
So now it's time for her to sew in the bundles, because she's finished doing my box braids, my straight backs, the meeks. So now she's doing the sewing, and when I tell you, like, it's like I feel I could almost feel the thread running through my skull. Like I don't know, like she was poking me with the needle. The thread was pulling super tight. It was just a lot going on. My head was throbbing, like it was pounding.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now Sopranos. No, ma'am.
Throbbing. Anywho, so now it's time for her to do the little closure piece. And keep in mind, like I said, this is my first time ever in life getting the sewing. So I'm not expecting, it's not that I'm not expecting, but I don't know what to expect, I should say. Like, it's just the first time for me. So like I said, she's sewing the tracks in super tight. So now it's the closure time. She did like 2 tracks at the back, because I told you I had 4. So she did 2 tracks, stopped halfway, came up, did the closure. Now she's doing the closure and she's going around. First she starts off on the sides or whatever. She did the sides, she sewed the closure down. Cool. But now she gets to the front and starts sewing the front of the closure. And I'm just like, wow, like, what the hell? Mind you, I didn't know she wasn't supposed to do that. And not like, like how some people will do a closure install and sew like right here, or like a little fall back, so that way, like, it still stay in place, like it don't move. She didn't do that. She sewed literally like the front, like the hairline of my closure, and she just kept sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing. I swear to God, by the time she was done, like, my forehead was pinched up like this and all types of, it just did not look right. Like, and like I said, this is my first time ever, and it's my first time, and I know it's not supposed to look like this. Like, I'm just like, wow, it's a good thing it's only $50. So I went home or whatever. My mom was like, let me see your hair. I showed her my hair. She's like, is that how it's supposed to look? I'm like, I don't think so. I don't know, or whatever. She's like, I don't really like it. I'm like, I don't like it either, but spend my money on it, I gotta like it. So I go to my friend. My friend, her name is Samantha. She lives in my building. This was my neighbor at the time. She lived in my building or whatever. And she had older sister named Chev. Chev do hair, like, she do dreads, box braids, sewings, frontals. She do everything, finger waves, everything she do. She know how to do hair. So I asked her to ask her sister how much, like, to fix it for me. She just thought that, I'll do it for free. If it's just like, it's just the closure, I'll fix it for you or whatever. I go to her and she's like, yo, when did you get your hair done? Your braids look mad neat, like mad new. Like, I'm like, 2 days ago. She's like, what's going on? Like, why your frontal? Like, she was like, why your closure look like that? Like, why did the girl sew the front so much? And I'm like, I honestly do not know. Like, I thought she knew what she was doing, and I'm like, I don't know why she did that. Like, so that's where the speculation started. Her sister was like, maybe the girl don't like you. I'm like, maybe she don't like me. Maybe you got a point. Maybe she really don't like me. So, I go to school now, and it's this big whole commotion because I addressed the situation. Like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on with my hair? She's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a beginner. All this extra stuff. Then I hear from my other friend, but I'm not friends with her no more, but her name started with a K, so we're gonna call her K. I hear from this girl in my school named K. K was like, oh, Shanice said she did your hair bad on purpose. It's always something with me and people named Shanice, but yeah. The girl, this is not my best friend. No, I'm not talking about my best friend.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But the girl, her name was Shanice. Like, anywho, so she was like, oh, I heard that she did your hair bad on purpose because she don't like you. She don't like you. Some stupidness like that. I'm like, word, she don't like me for, like, no reason. There's no reason at all. Like, so now, after school, I asked her, I'm like, if there was a problem between me and her, and she was like, no, I don't got no problem with you. What are you talking about? Regular stuff. Let that go, because you don't got no problem with me. Cool, I'm not about to indulge in no situation. You saying this, that, and the third behind my back, and I'm in your face, and you not claiming nothing. So, that's it. Situation over. Yeah, so a few days later, we go to school now, or whatever, and after school, it's mad people, but we go to school downtown, so it's always mad people. Like, this like, it's where everybody go after school. Like, it don't matter if you go to school downtown, but everybody gonna be downtown after school. Like, it's just the strip. Like, it got the mall, it got all the nice stores, it's got the nice food spots. You can just go chill, hang out, sit outside on the benches and stuff. So, everybody. But for some reason, something didn't feel right. Like, they was just walking around in a circle. Like, they kept walking back and forth, looking for people. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what was going on. But, like, when you're in a situation and it felt uneasy or whatever. So now, one of these girls woke up to me, and they like, is your name Kelsey? I'm like, yeah, what happened? So then the girl who did my hair, she pop out, like, out the little, like, because it was a group of them. Like I said, it was, like, mad people. She was, like, hiding in the group. Like, she just pop up out of nowhere, out the group. Like, she just come out or whatever. And they like, yeah, Shanice, come up here. Like, what happened? And whatever. So then they was like, oh, she got a problem with her. She like, no, I don't got no problems with her. Then they was like, do you have a problem with her? I'm like, I just asked her this yesterday. She had a problem with me because she's going around telling people she did my hair bad on purpose or whatever the case may be. And she was like, oh, no, I never said that. I don't got no problems with you. Just don't talk about me and I won't talk about you. I'm like, bro, I don't talk about you. Like, it's nothing to talk about. People always want to think they relevant in Kelsey's life. And they far from relevant. Kelsey don't care about them. Kelsey don't give a rat's ass. She don't care. Like, you feel me? That was that. And then the next day they came back again, but I was with my friends this time, so they came back. They tried the whole rah scene, whatever. But I was with this gay boy named Keyshawn, and Keyshawn was not jacking that. He was like, it's all y'all, and she a little freshman, and all y'all look like seniors, and y'all not about to, because they was moving like they was trying to jump me because she did my hair bad. And he was just like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anybody got a problem, y'all can come fight her one-on-one. But nobody moved, nobody did jack squad, nobody popped off, nobody hollered, nobody said a word. Like, they all just dispersed and walked away. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not scared of nobody, but I've always been that girl. Like, you know, I'm with more boys than females. So, like, if a group of females ever do try to, you know, run down on something like crazy, they always gonna have to second guess it, because it's like, I don't be with females that much. I be with niggas. You were trying to run down on me and you see me with a group of niggas and they like, yo, what are you doing? Like, either y'all gonna get the one on or we gonna knock y'all out. Like, that's how they are. Either y'all gonna get the one on with little sis, or we just gonna knock y'all out and that's it. And, like, you know, as y'all should, because that's how brothers are supposed to be. Y'all not about to jump my sis in front of me. It's either y'all gonna get the one on with her or y'all not fighting her at all. Y'all gonna fight us now. But yeah, school year ended up going on. She never said nothing to me after that. She was just on some, like, she was like on some weird timing. Like I told y'all, she was always weird. So she was moving like, oh, it was beef, but she would never say, oh, I got beef with you, or I don't like you, or I got a problem with you. She would just move like she had a problem with me. And honestly, I could care less, because she was a fat oompa loompa. Anywho. And then after that, she's always been trying to friend me up after. Like, I don't understand girls. Like, girls don't know if they don't like you or if they want to be your friend. Like, they think in my head, like, nah, I don't like her. Everybody like her, so I don't like her. But then turn around and want to friend you up on the low. Like, I thought you ain't like me. I thought, you know, thought we was in competition. You want to be my friend now because you're losing. You're trying to see what I'm doing. You're trying to get close to me. That's how I think. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, after that, I swear to God, I never went to nobody else. I learned how to do my own. I learned how to make my own wigs. Before I learned how to put them on, I learned how to make them. Then I took my time. I started learning how to make them and put them on at the same time and stuff. You know, like, you know, all in the same day. Like, I'll make a wig. Because before, it used to take me like 3 to 4 days to make a wig. Now I can make a wig in 3 hours. Like, it's not taking me long at all. And no, I don't have a sewing machine. I'm literally using my hand. It'll take me like 3 hours. And that's that. Like, I learned how to use the yellow got to be. That's how I started doing my own hair. I started off with the yellow got to be to put the wig on. And then when I was doing my edges, I used the black got to be. Then I'd spray the yellow can and then tie it. I always start off like that. And she was the reason why I decided, you know, I'm never going to pay nobody anything to do anything on me that I can do myself. Like, if I know I cannot do it, or I cannot do it the way I want it to be done, then I'm going to go to somebody else. But if I can do it, I'm not paying nobody. Because people just be hating, and they like, it's like they never want to see you do good. And it's like, girl, I'm paying you to do my hair, and you still trying to fuck up my hair for what? Like, what sense does that make? Because then on top of that, I got the pictures. You took a picture of the work, like it was going to build your business. And on top of that, she still claims she do hair to this day, and her work is horrible. I'm going to put all of that in there because I feel like you played me and you played yourself. So that's that. But long story short, I learned my lesson. And if the people's is shady, keep your money to yourself and do not go to them. Find somebody else, because that was just so weird. Like, I'm just sitting in her, like, and on top of that, she did my hair in the hallway. Like, I'm in the hallway in your building. We're sitting in the hallway with one of your dining room table chairs in the hallway, and I'm just sitting there, and you're just doing my hair. Like, what in the ghetto? Like, when I look back at it now, I'm like, yo, why did I even pay her? Why did I looked at myself and paid her? I should have punched her. That's what I should have did. I was too nice. I should have punched her. But it's all right, though. If y'all like this story time, leave a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all go show love to my lashes. They are only $10. And if you spend $50 on the website, you get free shipping. So that's 5 pairs of lashes and you get free shipping wherever. Anywho, Toodles.